Yo, what's good, YouTube? Normally I always start my video when I'm already in Clash of Clans, but we got like a new background picture, so that we already like can see like the new skins that will come out. I mean like She Champion is already there. This is probably the king, but who's then this one? You know, this is like Larry, no, not Larry, but like Minion King, Minion Prince, and this is like Queen. Who was that guy behind? I don't know. So, I also want to say, guys, sorry for the clickbait title about like last video, I think, where I said Max Town Hall 17, you know? Because actually it was more meant like, okay, my Town Hall is Max, you know? But I couldn't write Max Eagle Etheria or something, how it's even like called. Look, because it's a Town Hall, you know? So I'm truly sorry, guys, if like you got kind of like mixed up. So let's just see though, what are we gonna do right here? Blah, blah, blah. Let me just donate in this. Okay, what's happening here? Haida, you playing with us, right? Yeah, I'm playing with it. Yeah, please. Okay. Oh, perfect, guys. Look, I'm in this clan in CL. I know a lot of people like wrote, if you want, you can come into our CL, into our clan. I'm sorry, guys. I'm right now fishing something out of my teeth because I'm eating some meat. With the meat. All right, let's go straight into attack. So, guys, today was like a big day. Today I had like one of my last exams, and so I wrote this. No problem. You know, I didn't even sleep. No problem. And I always liked that vibe. You know, with like you come to school, you are there, you know, 1 hour before school starts, you know, like everybody's there, you can like talk with everybody. It's like, oh, you know, everybody's like very supportive and saying like, hey, good luck, you know, good luck. I'm just gonna put here the sound so you can like listen to my beautiful voice. No, but like everybody is like very supportive. Everybody is like, oh my god, I can't get it, you know, and then you try to help them, you know. Then you talk with other people and they say, okay, this is like the most important thing. This normally, you know, during like a normal school day, nobody talks, you know, they are like pretty much not pessimistic, but like a bit more negative. I don't know if I'm gonna attack. I think I'm gonna attack this one, yeah. Let me just look out here for the air stuff. Okay. Okay, perfect. So yeah, they're all like, I don't know, it's like a special vibe and I like this vibe a lot, you know? And then also like you are then in the exams hall, you know, and there's like 700, okay, not 700 people, what am I yapping? No, it's like about, I don't know, how many is it? How many is it? Wait, let me just here do this. Yo, this guy is completely AFK. What the hell? What the hell? No. But yeah, there's like about, I would say 200. There should be like 200, 300 max people. Like it's so nice, you know, it's like gigantic, you know, you feel like kind of hunter, you know, these exams there. But yeah. So I wrote this, you know, I'm pretty confident, you know, I've got about like a 40 to 50, you know. The only thing though is like, I'm kind of afraid of like, I don't get the exams, you know, right? Not because of my problem, but because of other people technical problem. I mean, like I write it on paper, you know, and so then they lose these papers on the school, and I'm like, oh, you know, and they are like too stubborn to say, yo, sorry, it's our problem. You're gonna pass. They're saying, no, we can't do that. You know, I'm sorry. You have to do your year again. This is like something that would make so afraid. And if I get that resolution or like something like this, I think the world would break, you know, like in front of my eyes. I would be like, what the hell? Because for you guys, every exams I need to write a 20. In every exams right now I wrote 40 plus, you know, so about double the amount, you know. So this should be like straight up super easy. And I don't know how is there 73k in this goddamn thing there. Let me just here, please be fast because I wanna like give up. Actually, it's just 10. No, actually, I'm gonna give up. Oh, no, it. Okay. Then I went home after exams, you know, and there was something actually weird, and that's actually like where I would say the more interesting story begins. So I sat down, you know, in the bus, you know, I was like extremely hungry, I didn't sleep, you know. Then there's like a woman coming, you know, in the bus, you know, no problem, you know. She sits then next to me, but not next to me on my double two seats, but like on the other aisle, or you say it, I don't know, like next to me, you know, on the other window side. She starts laughing. I'm like, at first, you know, okay, you know, everybody laughs, you know, sometimes. Normally not alone, you know, but I also like sometimes laugh alone when like somebody like told me a joke, you know, and I was like, what does that joke mean? I don't know. But then after 1 hour, you know, when I'm like completely alone, I then understand that joke and I'm like, oh my god, and then I start to laugh. But it's more like a laugh, haha, but you try like to, you know, to take it down, you know, take it back, you know, so not that you laugh like extremely hard like a maniac, you know, in like outside, you know. But that woman, she didn't even laugh like ha ha ha, you know, like and try to take it back. No, she laughed like for real, like the Joker. And I saw it was not like for 10 seconds, it was for like 30 seconds, okay? Of course, there were like some other people like in my bus and we were like kind of like looking at each other. You know, and I tried like to, not for validation, but like also like kind of look like at other people, you know, so we know, okay, you know, there's something going on. Then she stopped laughing. Okay. Then like I'm on my phone, you know, I'm looking something, you know. Bam, I again hear laughing. And I look to the right again, she's like laughing, but for real, like uncontrollably with her entire body, you know. I was like, whoa, okay. I'm gonna pay attention to that because something I'm very afraid of is like, you know, live leaks. This was like a website where people got killed, you know. But not killed, you know, and then posted there, but it was like someone like took a video, you know, camera, you know, outside, you know, and then they filmed, you know, people dying, people getting killed, you know. And this is something like this. I was like, no, please, you know, I don't want to be in a lively compilation, you know, where like she's like laughing, you know. So the entire time I was like, pay attention, you know, if she knows she's just laughing or is she gonna like rip out a knife, you know, jump at me, you know, and you know what I mean, guys, okay? So I was like, kind of afraid of that because, and then I thought also a bit like, who do you have more like afraid? Who are you more afraid of? Imagine like they're like two mans coming like in in um in the bus, you know, completely dressed in black, you know, they have like a ski mask on, you know, and they look everybody in the eyes, you know, so as if they want problems. There was like thing, okay, of course you're gonna be afraid of people like that, but the thing is like you are like okay, you know, I mean these people they are like you can already see like they want problems, so of course I'm gonna pay attention to them, you know, but like when it comes like to not a woman, but like when it comes to like somebody like that woman there, then you're like, I don't know, like if I should pay attention or not, you know. And if she does something, she would do something much more crazy than these two guys there, you know. Because you can't really much. She's like, I would say not. I wouldn't say that woman there, you know. She was like sick in the head. No, guys, no, I don't think so. You know, I always think you know the best in people, you know. And I just think you know it was like a joke, you know, something was hilarious, or like she was with the doctor, you know, and the doctor gave her some drugs, you know, but like some drugs like against pain, you know, and of course you have like the bad side effects that can be sometimes good, you know. And yeah, I think it was just that, and I hope also it was like that, just like that. And yeah. And what else? Yeah, so it's like, who are you more afraid of? Of somebody that's like weird, of somebody that is like for real like looks mad, you know? Of course you're gonna be pay attention more to the to that person that is like mad, you know, scary, than the guy, you know, that is like weird. But this is also always the time, you know, you are like underestimating, you know, somebody that's like crazy. Yeah. Just so you know, so I always paid attention, blah blah blah. No problem at all. I went home, went to sleep for 3 hours, and then it's the big downside, guys. I had to go to the dentist. So my father like woke me up. We went to the dentist, and blah blah, blah, and I had to learn. I didn't learn anything like throughout the car ride there. And then I went there and talked a bit with the dentist. The thing is like a lot of people are like afraid of dentists. I'm not happy, of course, to go to the dentist, but I'm like, okay, this has to be done. And yeah, so I went there, and like the thing is like with the dentist, I'm like very good with that dentist. Like she's like a woman, and yeah, I always like people that like their jobs a lot, or like they like you know they are very passionate about like their activity, and like even though the activity I don't care at all about that activity. Okay, the thing is like if these people are very 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 into their stuff, you know, and they like to talk about this, I like to listen to this. That's why also like some months ago, I listened to somebody talking about rocket engineering, even though like rocket engineering is something that I simply don't care. But the thing is, guys, he talked about it in like such a tone that was like so interesting, you know. He talked about with completely emotional stuff, you know, all that stuff. So nice, and I like stuff like that. Okay, wait, let me just do this. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Let's hear. Oh. look at this. I also like was always thinking of like doing 2 multi-infernos with like the town hall that should be like perfect, but actually it's so dumb because look at this freeze, guys. It got so much value and how it's this not destroyed. So yeah, I went there, talked with her, and she said I wouldn't have done it, you know, like what you did, you know, not sleeping, last day of exams, you know, night, then going to me, you know, for your teeth, all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, we are both, you know, interested, you know, in like a lot of stuff, you know, and yeah, we talked about stuff. And yeah, she even said to my father, because of course, you know, guys, when you go to dentist, you don't go off to dentist, so we tried, of course, to do, in German you call it zwei Fliegen mit einer Klappe. So this means like 2 flies with 1 smack, I would say. Yeah, it's not the right word, but yeah, with 1 smack. So of course my father and I had then the dentist appointment. And then she also said like to my father, yo, your kid, you know, is very interesting. I hope she doesn't say very interesting like in a way, okay, your kid is acoustic. No, I don't hope like that. But yeah, also nothing against acoustic people, guys. Also think I've got like some, I would say I'm kind of on the acoustic spectrum. I could also be that I'm, yeah, I don't know, man. Because like sometimes like oh other people you know they are always you know they are not thinking a lot, you know. I always think my head is always thinking, you know. That's why also like I'm doing this video because I was like no, I'm not gonna do a video, you know. I'm gonna like go here for the 2 exams, you know, and then that's it, you know. But it was like yo, you have to be disciplined, you know, even though these videos are not crazy, okay, but you have to, you know, to do it every day, you know, stuff, you know. Also here guys, look at this, there's like a new symbol here. I just hope it won't be there the entire time because I don't really much find it beautiful. I mean, it's a nice accessory like for like 2-3 weeks, but to be there the entire time, nah, don't thank you. Also CVI guys, I'm happy. Alright guys, why do I have the same flag? Yeah, shut up, so same how. Hope you guys still have a wonderful day though. Smash like, smash subscribe guys, and see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys still have a wonderful day, and bye guys.